Hi, everybody. So today is Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And today we are continuing on my update of my Disney Canon project for the whole month of January. And we are talking about the 59th animated film from Walt Disney Animated Studios, talking about Raya and the Last Dragon. And this we've covered a lot on the channel. I have my initial review. I have our Talking Disney episode about it. A lot of different stuff going on over there. And it's interesting because I was at D23 when this film was announced, and they announced it with a different lead cast and also a different director team. And so I would love to know what was the original plan for the movie, and what they decided, and why they decided to change. I'd be very curious about that. And I think originally there was at least going to be some songs, and they decided to not make it a musical. And I've gone on record many times in saying I think that was a mistake. I think that this story has all the spots for your classic music, with perfect spots for I Want songs, perfect spot for a song for Sisu, and all the other side characters. I think could have songs. I just think that the whole movie would be more memorable. We would be talking about it, we'd be singing the songs, if it had songs. And I mean, I think Encanto, uh, part of the reason why it's just more memorable is because it has songs. I don't think every Disney movie needs songs. I just think that for a princess story and adventure, I think it works better if it has songs. And so that's one of the things that's just interesting about this movie. But for the most part, I think this movie works pretty well. I think that the theme about trust you do have to kind of accept without thinking about it too much, because it doesn't really make sense that she would just inherently trust this rival of hers who had betrayed her, that she would be open to her, because Namari had lied to her. And so there's reasons for her to not trust this person. But you kind of need that for the story to keep going. And everything else is strong enough that I'm willing to just kind of accept that at a sort of basic value of like trust is good and that Namari is a good person, even though she made one mistake. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we don't want kids to necessarily just trust everyone and everybody around them. There's bad people that you shouldn't trust. So, it's not perfect. The trust metaphor is not perfect. But I think that Raya is a strong enough character, because I was thinking about it with Turning Red, because I don't think the metaphor works in Turning Red. But there's so many other things in that movie that I didn't care for, that mattered more to me. I didn't like the mother character, the other story choices. And so in this case, yes, the trust theme doesn't really work, but I really like Raya as a character. I think she is very easy to relate to. She's very warm-hearted. You're rooting for her. And I think Kelly Marie Tran does a really good job with the vocal performance for Raya. And then you also feel her loneliness, and she sort of meets friends along in her journey. I don't really like the baby character, the baby ninja character. That didn't really make sense. I don't really get that one, but the rest of the side characters I think are really cute, especially the little boy who runs the ramen shop. Really cute. And I think I like Sisu. I think that she is sweet and charming, and I like Aquafina. I think she does a good job. So I enjoy all of those parts of the movie. The action is really, really great. They animate the fights, and the martial arts choreography is seamless and beautiful and exciting, really fun. I do love the music by James Newton Howard. I think it's very catchy, and very kind of music that you could listen to when you're exercising or something like that, because it's really like motivating and strong. And I think that overall it's really gratifying when Raya is able to free her dad at the end, and everything turns out for the best for Kamadra and for all the people. I think it's a sweet, lovely way to end the movie, and it's a real sense of victory for the character. So all of that works for me in Raya, And I think that overall, it's a pleasant fable. Like I said, I don't think the trust message really quite works completely, but everything else works well. And I think that Raya is a great character leading your movie. Yeah, let me know what you think of Raya. Does the trust message bother you more than it bothers me? I could understand that. I really could. And yeah, let me know what you think of the movie, of the action, the fighting. I think is one of the best parts, and something different. I've really gotten that kind of action in a Disney animated film. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. And you can follow me all over social media at Rachel's Reviews. And you can check out the whole playlist of all my Disney Canon project reviews for every single Disney animated film. I would so appreciate that. Check out the Patreon group and merch store. I would really appreciate that. You can hashtag Animation Junkie Shirts. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.